Hello guys, so welcome to the Python section of data engineering with animation. Today I'm back with another exciting pattern for you. This is the reverse of the first pattern we did, which was a right angle triangle. So this time we are trying to form a pattern which is the right angle triangle just in the reverse order. Means we would be starting with a few spaces in the between and then comes the star. So last time what we did was we used two variables I and j, and that helped us to form the pattern. But this time we have to keep track of the spaces also. So we will take help of another variable which would be k, and that will help us to track the spaces. So I will take care of number of rows, which is this 0, then 1, and then there comes 2, sorry, there comes 2, then comes 3, and then comes 4. So I variable will take care of the rows. J variable is going to take care of the columns and the printing of stars, columns and stars, which is basically the same thing because in every column you're printing stars. And K is going to take care of leading spaces. Okay, so I have defined what variables would be used for what. So see, I have given the indexing in the very beginning. See, this is the indexing, and keep in mind there's a space also. So say space will also occupy a particular index. That is why this is 0 is a star, 1 is a space, 2 is a star, 3 is a space, 4 is a star, 5 is a space, and likewise. Okay. And now to form a pattern, you have to study the pattern first. Now let us see how many spaces are in the beginning of the first star that is printed. The leading spaces in the beginning. If you count, these are 8 stars, 8 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the first row, the number of spaces is 8. In the second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number of spaces becomes 6. In the third row, number of spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, and then 0. So basically, spaces is being governed by this formula where k is equals to k minus 2. So whenever we go from row 0 to row 1, the spaces would be k is equals to k minus 2. Okay, so that is clear to everyone. That is very simple. Now, the first question comes in mind, how to know what would be the starting value of the spaces. Means here the row is equals to 5, then the spaces are 8, but you cannot hard code it because user can give input as 6 also. So the best way is just make another pattern with 6 rows and then see. So I have done it already. You do it on your part and you will find that this formula help us to get to the number of starting spaces or leading spaces where n is the number of rows. So 2 into n becomes 10 minus 2 becomes 8. So in the starting, the spaces would be 8 for n is equals to 5. If n would have been 6, for example, then it would be 6 into 2, 12 minus 2, 10. It would have been 10. So in the pattern question, there's no set of fixed formula. You have to study the pattern. You have to design a logic by yourself. And there is not any particular way of solving it also. I mean, you can solve it in your own way and get this pattern. I am solving the best way I know. So this is the formula to get the leading spaces. As of now, I am taking n is equals to 5 because that is what I have brought the pattern for. When I will execute, I will take different values. Okay. Now first you have to take care of spaces. So suppose if I am starting the loop for I in range n. Okay. So my loop will run 5 times. So there would be 5 rows starting from 0 to 4. Okay. Now, what you have to do is first you have to take care of the leading spaces that are there. Okay. So how to take care of that leading spaces? For I think it is for j in range. Yeah, okay. For j in range 0 to k, because k is governing our spaces. Print end is equals to this. So basically now we have tackled a space problem, because now in the first loop it will run from 0 to where k was 8 in the beginning. For n is equals to 5, k becomes 8. Okay, this is equal to 8. So the loop will run 8 times and it will print 8 spaces. When I becomes 1, the when I and then we will keep doing what to say, k is equals to k minus 2. Now for the next run of I, k becomes 6 and the loop will run 6 times from 0 to 5, which is total as 6. So this is how you are governing the spaces. Okay. Now inside this loop only you will take care of the printing of star. So for j in range 0 comma I plus 1, because you have to print star, and see the star is always one greater than the row number. If the row number is 0, star is 1. If the row number is 1, star is 2. If the row number is 2, star is 3. So I hope you are getting how to get to the coding part. You have to design the formula after looking the pattern. There's no fixed way. When the row is 3, the number of stars are 4. When row is 4, the number of stars are 5. Okay. For j is range 0. So I will print star, and remember there's a space also after every star. So don't forget to print that space. And that is your this is how your pattern is designed. So suppose I starts from 0. So k is in the starting is 8. So it will print 8 spaces. Then it will reduce the value of k to 6. But this loop is still pending. So from 0 to 1, only one star would be printed. Now I becomes 1. From 0 to 6, it will print 6 spaces. K becomes 4 for the next one. And it will print 2 stars. And likewise, it will keep on going till the last value of I, which is entered by you only. So this is how you will design this pattern. Now let us go to the program to see the neat code. See, I'm starting from I to range. I have just removed this. I just okay. Let me keep it so that there's a okay. So for I in range 0 to rows. So initially it will run till 5. What is it? 5 rows. For j in range 0 to k, print, and this is used to print the spaces, and this time leading spaces. So first we are handling the leading spaces with this loop. K is equals to k minus 2, decrement of k value after each iteration. Then comes for j in range 0 comma I plus 1. This 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 loop is helping to print the star. So if the row is 0, zeroth number row, then stars is 1. So see, I have written if the row is 0, star is 1. If row is 1, star is 2. So that is how this is being printed. So this is the what you say reverse right angle triangle pyramid programming syntax, and I hope you have understood this. It is just you have to take care of the leading spaces, how leading spaces are working, and leading spaces should be dealt with before writing the star or before printing the star. That is why the what is leading spaces loop is in the is comes before the star loop. So I hope you have understood this question, and I will see you in my next video of another pattern question. So stay tuned, keep practicing, keep learning. Till then, goodbye.